Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Faster Snaps. What we're going to do is we're going to put the Integra Type R DC2 against the GT86 on the Deep Forest Raceway in Gran Turismo. Um, let's keep all of the conditions the exact same, and let's see which one is faster. I'll give a little running commentary as I'm racing these vehicles. So first up, the DC2 Integra Type R. Legendary. Oh, I kind of messed up there. I'm going to make liberal use of the handbrake on some of the tighter turns, although I do not think that is necessarily the faster way to race. Just, I know if I do that, it's going to turn in. It's a beautiful car, beautiful engine noise. And I've chosen this circuit as one of the OG Gran Turismo tracks. It's fairly high speed, a little bit technical in some places. I don't have a Fanatec steering wheel or anything like that. I'm using the joypad. I think it's quite good. I do have a thing on the way, but as of right now, I don't have a steering wheel. I'm just having the joypad thing. A little bit of understeer, as you can expect. What's interesting, this car has about the same amount of horsepower. According to Gran Turismo, it has 1 horsepower more than the GT86, but it is significantly lighter. But then again, it is front-wheel drive, so will that affect? I had to use a handbrake there. Quite a nice way to use a handbrake as well. Get a little bit of rotation. So I don't necessarily think at this power level front-wheel drive is at a massive disadvantage, but my preference is definitely towards rear-wheel drive. It is the natural order of things after all. Ooh, messed up. I have to do another lap after this because obviously I've messed up that hairpin twice now, isn't it? But I'm just getting a feel of the car, and actually I have to say, very easy to drive, very manageable, really nice noise, fun, you know, it's fun. It's as fun as front wheel drive gets, as they say. But we have to compare it with the GT86 to see which one's more fun. See, right now I'm slightly behind what I did earlier. Let's see if I can make up the pace. I like these that series of corners on Deep Forest. I think Deep Forest is probably the nicest track to drive in Gran Turismo. I could be wrong, there could be others, but so far I've always liked both Deep Forest and Trial Mountain, but Trial Mountain is much more technical than Deep Forest. Deep Forest is definitely, again with the handbrake there. I'll do 2 more laps, I think. Or at least 1 more, may not necessarily do 2 more. For my video yesterday, I chose a different track. You can see I was just going all over the place, and it just took me ages to put in a clean lap. And even then, it wasn't the best of laps. But here, at least, okay, I've got to brake much earlier. Even then, I hit the wall. So yeah, I have to do another lap after this. Just retry. Use of the handbrake there. It's a shame modern cars don't have handbrakes. So how are you meant to do handbrake turns if you don't have a handbrake? Alright. 200 meters in. Oh, that might be a bit. That was okay, I guess. Smooth. Probably not the best lines, but I'm not a pro driver, I'm just racing how it feels right to race this vehicle. Going down the straight, there's going to be a hairpin at the very end, so I have to brake early for that. 200 meter about. Yeah, that was much better. Alright, cool. We will call this lap the final one, and then we'll switch over to the GT86 and we'll see what kind of times that we can make with that car. Boom. Alright, so that's 157.468. Exit. Dead time here. Right, where's the GT86? Over here. Now you can see it's got less performance points, one less horsepower, and quite a bit more weight, but it is rear-wheel drive, so yeah, let's have a look. Oh, not this one. Time trial. Full course. This one. What I would like is if you can load ghost settings of different cars, but it doesn't look like you can do that. A lot more over. I use the handbrake there as well. A bit more oversteer. I like the rear view mirror. It's a, you know, like a frameless glass thing. I actually have one of these cars at home in this actual color. So I might be a little bit biased, but I used to have a Honda Civic Type R, so I am a Honda fan as well. But anyway, let's be unbiased here. Yeah, use the handbrake there. Again, I'm not entirely sure the best line to take that corner, where best to brake. What's interesting is it feels like I'm lower down. Like, oh, it's a lot more raggedy. It feels like I'm lower down in the car, which of course in real life is also the case. But like based upon the visibility and stuff like that. Could just be my imagination, but it definitely feels lower, like as in there's a bit more. I could have taken that a bit faster, I think, but anyway, it's not so bad. So far, a reasonably tidy lap. I mean, yeah, I'm going off less, but that's because I'm getting slightly more used to the circuit. I don't think it's necessarily an easier car to drive than the Integra. My car's infotainment system, this one doesn't have that. Alright. that cheating? I feel like I went off track. Nowhere near as quick. No way near as quick. Let's try and get. It's probably the best way to tackle that actually with this car. So I went in hot, did a handbrake turn. Must be the extra weight there, eh? Or it could be the Honda's sublime chassis, which allows it to take corners much faster. Remember, the Honda has like most likely better tires. This one has Toyota Prius tires, so it's a little bit more like sideways and slippery. Makes it fun. I'm not going to tell you I'm not having fun doing this. It's awesome. Using up all of the circuit. Yeah, so this is my real life car. Beautiful vehicle. And I don't think I'm ever going to sell it, because for the UK, it is the ideal like configuration in my opinion. You know, your mileage may vary, of course. Right, brake here, brake hard. Fluffed it badly there. Badly fluffed it. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to do another lap then. I'm nowhere near the pace I ought to be at. So the other car is like 1 minute 57 something. Hey, shall I restart this? Retry. The reason why I'm retrying is because if you go off at the very beginning of the track, there's a retry. Oh, that is just hopeless. Come on now. So I think the GT86 in the future will be a classic, because these days you cannot get a 2-litre normally aspirated manual gearbox rear wheel drive coupe. They just don't exist. Actually, I guess you have the Miata, but that's a convertible. The GT86 literally is one in its class. There's no other car like it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's good. This might be the lap, you know. Just have to make sure I don't go off. Well, I'm hitting these apexes quite nicely, I think, in my opinion. Racing drivers out there might disagree. I think I over-braked there, maybe. Okay, what's going on with the ghost getting in my way, yo? I'm gonna use that as an excuse. I couldn't see where I was going because of the ghost. Although that was pretty good. There we are. I'm not going to use any excuses at the end of the day. I'm ahead of myself. So therefore, I shall accept this lap time. Now, the tricky bit's coming up, that hairpin. Where do I brake? Do I use the hairpin? Handbrake even. I'm going to brake now. Slow down. That'll do. Tricky. There's probably a dozen ways to do it better, but that's how I chose to do it. And to be fair, for the Integra, I had the same kind of issues. So, since this is a better time, there we go. Right, exit out of here, and as you can see, the Integra is the faster vehicle. So in this occasion, the front-wheel drive beats rear-wheel drive, unfortunately, again. And I'm not massively happy about that. Anyway, for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.